Yo, happy Friday. What is up, squad? PinoE here, and for today I have a ton of dope things to talk about. But before we get into it, let's take a quick look at tomorrow's drops. There's not too many releases tomorrow, but first up we have the Haven Adidas Ultra Boost Triple Black. Just last week, this pair released exclusively to Haven and Adidas, and tomorrow it's going to be a little more widely available. Now, I don't have a full list of every retailer dropping these, but here's what I was able to confirm. And in case you forgot, retail set at $200. This is the part of the video where I would have spoken about the PG1 EYBL, but I have no idea what happened. For some reason, Foot Locker took these off their calendar. It's possible they could drop as a quick strike in select stores, so keep your eyes open, but I'll keep you updated if a new date is scheduled. Last up for tomorrow, we have the Air Jordan 13 Brave Blue. Some of you have been waiting 19 years to see this shoe retro, and tomorrow morning will mark the first time these will be available since its first release back in 1998. If you want these, then heads up, they'll be available pretty much everywhere tomorrow at 7 a.m. Pacific or 10 a.m. Eastern with a retail price of $175. And that does it for this weekend's drops. I'm sleeping in tomorrow. Good luck, everyone. Alright, let's kick today's sneaker news off with New Balance and a look at their 009 silhouette in navy and volt. This men's shoe offers the essence of refined sports style, characterized by details like a modern mixed material upper, sateen-like booty construction, and a cutout end logo. The updated rubber outsole provides the modern comfort and support you expect, while mesh on the toe and the heel makes the fit more breathable. Find these today at select retailers for $110. With spring comes Easter, and with Easter comes pastel-colored shoes, and these two pairs of New Balance are perfect for the occasion. The Made in England New Balance 1500 comes in your choice of mint green or pink, constructed with premium suede uppers, with both pairs being treated with white and black accenting. These aren't bad in my opinion, and if you want a pair, you can look for them today at select New Balance retailers. Over to Diodora, but first, a quick message from Dr. Wefa.
Is this thing working? Ah, perfect. Hello! In the last couple of days we received thousands of emails from sneakerheads all over the world who cannot wait longer until the release of the highly addictive. They seem to have an overdose. Because of that, we wasted no time to develop The Cure. The Cure can give you a temporary fix and calm the sneakerheads and their addiction. The only bad thing is that the resources for The Cure are so limited that we only could produce 50 pairs of these. That's why we can give them only to the people who need them the most. To get your chance to get a pair of these, please post a picture or a video with the hashtag #AfewAddicted on Instagram, showing us how addicted you are.
So first off, kudos to a few in Diodora. I do think Dr. Wefa is kind of strange, but I think the marketing campaign behind the shoe is dope. To the shoe now. We've talked about the A Few Diodora V7000 highly addictive, and you could still enter your name to the raffle, but it looks like a special edition pair limited to 50 pairs only will be given out to winners of their new social media contest. So snap a picture showing A Few your sneaker addiction and why you need the cure, and you could win these. So dope, this shoe is wild. The next Adidas Day of Fuckery is April 20th, and the next shoe to be introduced to the Fuckery celebration is this Iniki Boost Runner, coming in a gray, red, and blue color combination. I actually like this colorway. Personally, it has a vintage vibe to it, especially with that gum bottom. April 20th is the date, and $130 is the price. Up next for Adidas, we have the Futurecraft 4D, and I have to admit, I don't really understand much about it. The upper is simple enough, it comes in prime knit, but to create the midsole, they've teamed up with Carbon, a company based out of the Silicon Valley, to craft the midsole with light and oxygen. No idea what that means, but I guess it sounds cool. 300 pairs of this shoe will go to friends and family, which will be followed by another 5,000 pairs releasing later this year. So in other words, another limited shoe. Don't get your hopes up, let's move on. And speaking of limited shoes, next up we have an official look at the Adidas YEEZY 350 version 2 triple white. The pair comes in a cream white upper with matching cream white stripes sitting on a translucent white outsole. The pair will be available in infant sizing for $140 and adult sizing for $220 on April 29th. They're dope, I'll try to cop a pair. Over to Nike, who officially announced the release details for the Nike Air Max Silver Bullet pack. Included in the pack are the Air Max 97 Silver Bullet, and I got my pair so I'm good, and now I'm going for the double up. The Air Max 95 Silver Bullet and the Air Max 0 Silver Bullet. All three pairs will be available in both men's and women's sizes. The 97 is retailing for $160. The 95 will also release for $160, and the 0 for $150. All three pairs will drop on February 13th at 7 a.m. Pacific or 10 a.m. Eastern on the Sneakers app and at select retailers. Keep it locked to the channel, and as soon as the maps and retailers are confirmed, I'll let you all know. Sticking with Air Max, next up we have the official images of the Air Max 97 Metallic Gold. Last seen in 2010, this pair will be making its appearance to retailers this month. No date has yet been confirmed, but Finish Line has them up on the calendar in women's sizing for the 13th, but I'm not sure if that's an error or not. But anyway, they should be dropping in April and retail set at $160. This one here, it's another must cop. And last for Nike, we have some new images of the gold Nike Air More Sup Tempo. The images come from Flight Club, who just sold this pair for a stupid price of $3,000. Why someone would pay $3,000 for a Nike? Shit, it drives me crazy. I don't get it. Dope shoe though, and we still don't have a date yet, but they are expected to drop this month for $180. Over to Jordan Brand, and first up, we have this Air Jordan 1 with camo and the interesting branding on the heel. First off, I know YEEZY Maker sells fakes. I'm not promoting them. I don't suggest anyone shop with him. But I want to educate some of you on how the game works. You want to know how YEEZY Maker has made millions manufacturing fake shoes? He spends top dollar to obtain legit samples like this one. He then has his factory workers break the shoe down and create replicas as close to the original as possible. So this shoe is real, and it's a sample, and it's in production, and it is a Bape Jordan Brand collaboration, just like the 5s are. It's not a trophy room collab, but a direct collaboration with Jordan Brand. Also, you can expect these to be limited, somewhere between 5,000 and 7,500 pairs. There's no exact date yet known, but stay tuned, and as soon as I hear more, I'll definitely share it with you all. Next up, we have the Air Jordan 2 Decon. Just like the Air Jordan 1 received a deconstructed treatment, Jordan Brand is applying the same design philosophy of a slimmed down lifestyle model to this original silhouette. The Thunder Blue and Bio Beige colorways are expected to drop on July 15th for $160, and the third pair, coming in a Bordeaux colorway, should be releasing around that same time as well. I can't say I'm a huge fan, but I definitely do like the colors that they chose. And last up, you may remember the first look that I gave the world last week of the Off-White Air Jordan 1, but today we get some new images and a much better look. There's no word if this pair will be produced, but the sample has the same vibe that we saw with the Air Force 1 samples. The shoe is very interesting and appears to be created using a mix of leather, suede, and synthetics, in what is mainly a Chicago red and white colorway with some hits of off-white paneling. The swoosh appears to be attached to the shoe at only 2 points in blue stitching, with some strangely placed orange stitching sitting right below it. And similar to what we've seen on the Air Forces, the mid is treated with the word air in quotations. It's definitely interesting. I wouldn't mind adding these to the collection, but if these ever do get released, you know that the hype is going to be insane. Stay tuned, and I'll make sure to keep you all updated. And that does it for today's video, everyone. If you enjoyed it, and I hope you did, hit that like button. If you're new around here, subscribe, join the squad. If you have something to say, leave it in the comments below. And I'm out.